What's going on, y'all? RJ with RJ's Trades here with another free Sunday watch list. All right, if you don't know what I do here, I show you guys the stocks that I love and that I'm going to be trading this week. You can make money off of this for free. All you gotta do is watch this and execute. Okay, if you guys would follow the links below. You can join the free version of the Discord, and you can follow me on Instagram where I give more game, free plays, and everything else. All right, I'm not gonna waste you guys' time today. We're gonna get straight into it. SPY, all right? Always know what SPY and QQQ are doing. SPY and QQQ are the quote-unquote market, all right? So the best stocks in the market are located in these ETFs. So a lot of times when people say, well, the market is up, we're talking about SPY and QQQ, all right? So you want to analyze this the same way that you analyze a regular stock, okay? SPY is at all-time highs. What you do here, you keep playing the highs, okay? Keep playing the strength, play what's strong, and if it does pull back, you need to know where can it pull back to for us to possibly buy the dip. All right. So rule number one, we are talking about using basics. All right. I use the basics to trade. All right. I use patterns. I use levels. I use candlesticks. All right. Those three things are pretty much my bread and butter. Those three things. So this level right here is the previous all-time high around 612.5 to 613. All right. So if it pulls back here, that's a good place to buy the dip. Or even if we come and fill this gap down here around 600, that would be really good as well. Okay, there's no point in being bearish in the market. We have a long way to go before we're bearish. Okay, you'll lose more money trying to call the top. Okay, so just play what the market gives you. Okay, SPY and QQQ pretty much the same. Okay, they're both bullish. We're looking for stocks that are bullish. Okay, let's see here. Play number one, Uber. All right. Uber here, if you take a look from the weekly chart, notice I'm showing you guys everything is from the daily and the weekly. Why am I doing this? Because the daily and the weekly are the larger time frames. This is what shows you the overall direction, okay? If you can catch the overall direction of the stock, it's nothing to catch a day trade, okay? If a stock is going to be moving up like this, then that means that there had to be some point in time during the day that the stock was going up, okay? It's not going to just gap up like crazy every day, all right? It's not going to do that. Okay, so right here, bull flag pattern on Uber, weekly chart. All right, bull flag, breakout. What is my target on Uber? I'll tell you in just a second. All right, Uber needs to break and hold 94. All right, we've been here in May, and then we've been struggling here the past few weeks. So if we do break and hold 94, we should go. All right, and according to my technicals here, technicals say we're supposed to break out to around 130. All right, that's just what the chart says. All right, that ain't what I said, it's what the chart said. Okay, so Uber could be really, really good. Doesn't mean it's gonna go to 130 in a week. All right, it might even go into it a month or two. It's gonna take a while, but this next breakout on Uber should take it pretty far. Right. So I like Uber this week. Day trade or swing trade if it holds 94. Either one should be really good. All right, let's keep going. Coinbase here. Coinbase, another bull flag pattern. And notice here that I have 2021 level right here. Why do I have that? Only thing you can see is back to November. This is why it's important to know what you're looking at, right? When we're looking at charting, we're basically using previous data to determine what's going to happen in the future, okay? So this was a tough level here. Look, the last time we got here, we tanked all the way down. Jesus. All the way down to under $50, okay? But now we're back at the same level and we're bull flagging under this level that we haven't been to since 2021. So if we break out here, this is going to be a really, really crazy breakout. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, okay? Coinbase looks good. If it breaks and holds 370, we'll see all-time highs, okay? Of course, it's going to be dependent on Bitcoin and if the Fed cuts rates and all of that, you know, all that stuff like that. But charts-wise, Coinbase looks A+, okay? PLTR, I did like it under 130 last week, but it's been holding it, so we'll see. Could turn this into a support here, which is kind of doing right now, so we'll see. As long as it's above 130, I wouldn't recommend shorting it. Dollar General faked me out last week, right? So I got into Dollar General on this candle, and it kind of held here and then kind of faked me out there. I still like Dollar General, but I won't enter again until it gets above 116. So it holds above 116, still has a lot of room to 122. Okay, so I still like it. Another entry for DG for me is if we get back down here around 110, 109. This has been a support, so that will be an even better entry to get even longer contracts. Okay, so I love Dollar General still. Timing just a little bit off on it. All right, still like Dollar General. Shopify has been kind of strong, but moves very sporadic. Not something that I'm gonna look at playing. Oracle is a stock that I gave you guys last week. You see it's at 237 now. But the move on Monday made it gap up like crazy, so you wasn't able to catch that move unless you caught it here or here. So you may or may not have caught that. MU looks decent, maybe bull flagging, but kind of just cooling off after the crazy run it's had. Boeing is probably my favorite swing right now. If and only if Boeing can get above 218, 219, all right? Take a look at this level here, right? Around this 211, 212 to 218 area has been very tough for Boeing, all right? Tough here, tough here, tough here, tough here, and tough in the past, okay? But if we do get above that, take a look right here at my arrow. You see how these candles are just very, it's an impulsive move, right? When things happen to move like this, they do it again in the same direction. Take a look at this here. All right, then back this way again, back down again, and now we're gonna do it back up again. All right, it's just a matter of time. All right, so this is a move that can really change your life if you catch this Boeing move. Okay, so Boeing is gonna be really, really good if it gets above 218, 219 and holds. Okay, please, please, please watch out for Boeing. Set your alerts. It's gonna make you a lot of money. All right, HIMS was decent. Not something that I'm looking at trading. Google looks really good for a possible day trade if it can get above and hold 182.3. So above that, I think it could have a nice move up here. You see this next resistance up here around 187. So $5 is more than enough for Google to make money. Okay. Nvidia can't do much with that. Just kind of making higher highs. Apple looks really good. All right. So it's kind of broken out of this consolidation right here at this resistance around 215. So if Apple breaks and holds 215, this could be a really nice day trade. It actually could explode upward, just because it's a gap here, right? So a $6 to $7 gap here on Apple could possibly get filled and could probably even keep going. Apple's like the only major stock that has been held down this year. Only one that hasn't had a crazy run. So we'll see. Could Apple be on the next crazy run? We'll see. All right, watch Apple above 215. I like Apple. All right, so we got Uber, Boeing, Apple. Uber, Boeing, Apple so far. The Dow is just at highs. Tesla retesting a key level around 315. Not really a setup in my opinion. Amazon looks decent. Amazon does have the Prime Day coming up in August, so could be a nice run on Amazon here, but we'll see. We'll see. Meta, this looks like a bullish retest. Kind of just made an all-time high and pulling back a little bit here. Meta still looks good. Probably not something I'm gonna get into. Microsoft is just making higher highs. Look like it wants to continue upward again. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So it looks like it wants to continue up. Bitcoin is at 108. They're probably gonna hold Bitcoin down until they lower rates or something, man. We'll see. Hood, we smacked Hood all last week. At this point now, I think you just keep buying a dip until you lose. At this point, I mean it's just so strong at this point. Every dip has been getting bought so far. I wouldn't be surprised if they buy the dip again tomorrow. All right, I wouldn't be surprised. If it gets down to 190, this could be a nice buy the dip area. You see here we got a couple times where it has gotten down to this point here and they bought it up, right? So if it gets here again, possibly look at buying the dip down there around 90 on Hood. That could be a good day trade. So we'll see. We'll see. What else we got, man? That might be it. SMCI still looks good. That's one I gave last week. Still watching it this week. Kind of just holding this key level, but the only thing about this is It's holding the kilo, but if the market has a bad day, this is gonna drop it to like 46, 45. All right, and at that point you'll be under the level again. So I don't know. You need SMCI to break out above 50 to keep going here. Now, if it does break out, also keep in mind that you do have this huge downtrend here for SMCI. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be the fifth touch. Okay, so just kind of be careful on it. But if it breaks this, it's gonna go. All right, it's gonna run. It's gonna take off. Okay, and with that, we're right back at spot, man. So, top 3 stocks this week gonna be Boeing, Apple, Uber. Boeing, Apple, and Uber. Watching those heavily with side watches on Google and Hood. Right, so it's really 5 that I'll give you here. You should be able to make money on one of those at least. Okay, let me know in the comments if these are helpful. I do these every single week. Make sure you guys follow the links below in the description. Join the free version of Discord, or if you want to join the premium version and see exactly what I do with these in-depth breakdowns and live trading that I do with the group almost every single day. Okay, so make sure you guys join below. Send this to at least one person. Let me know in the comments if this is helpful. Let me know what you guys have been learning. I've been doing this now for a long time, right? So let me know. You guys have a great, safe week. Hope you guys make some money this week. And if you do, let me know, man. All right? See you guys later. Have a good one.